Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. So today, I'm going to review Naruto Storm 4. So I have taken the time to play Naruto Storm 4, and apparently, I did like the boss battles, of course. But one thing that stood out to me in the game in particular is the simple fact that when you play the game, you're usually expecting just like its previous counterparts to have actually moving characters, as after like boss battles, usually have like these cutscene conversations that go on in between. Usually the characters are in motion when this happens. In Naruto Storm 4, what's different is that you have still picture frame motion. What that is basically when artists take and draw the notepad, and in a notepad, what happens is that you have the character moving as you flip the pages. So basically, what you have there is something basically something similar to that, a still frame with just the characters like moving in a weird kind of notepad flipping page way, and I really didn't like that part of it because I was expecting everything to be like kind of in motion, not just sitting there and just like still picture frame movement. The only time we did get a full motion on view of the fight was um, basically right after that, before a boss battle began. You usually get you got the conversation, and as the conversation occurred, there was actually actual movement there to actually happen. But and mostly they only happen during action sequence. They only happen during action sequences, these still picture frames, and during downtimes where Naruto does his little speeches, that's when we got the full view of these 3D pictures in full HD of Naruto basically explaining his ninja way. That's the only time you got that. Everything else is kind of like still picture frame, but the boss battles kind of makes up for it. Not every boss battle, but also if you go to free battle mode, there's certain things that make the game a bit kind of wonky in a sense. If you think about it, if you ever played your friend or anybody in free battle mode and they come over to your house, you realize that if there's too many things going on, or even if there's the smallest things going on, it kind of slows down or lags behind every now and then. It could just be an issue on my side. It could just be the game overall. But for me, I think it's the game overall because I've never seen anything go through something so drastic where it does have good graphics and everything, a good story, but they go with still picture frames, and then you have like this weird lag when you play free battle mode. So that's the lagging free battle mode. The lagging in online must be pretty bad, not as good as the previous games itself. Although the wall fighting was brought back, so that's pretty cool that they brought that back. That aspect, I kind of saved the game a bit. But overall, I want to give the game a grade. I would probably give it an 8.0 overall because the game was a good gameplay. It was a good explanation. The ending was perfect. That actually took the cake. The ending when we saw Boruto paint the faces of the Kages, and Naruto gets supposedly angry but at the same time happy the fact that he was exactly like him when he was younger. And we see Sasuke. We see the whole explanation about Sasuke. How did he wound up a Voyager? Of how did he wound up a Voyager? Of course. And I remember, and I like the point Sasuke goes like, "Oh, you have no reason to come with me. You're not you." You're not a part of my sins." And then you get a little like thumb in the back, and she's just like like shut down one more time basically. But overall, we got a chance to play with Sarada, Hanabi Hyuga, of course, in the game. So that's pretty interesting that we have these characters in the game. And I'm not gonna lie, Kaguya is a pretty difficult character to play with. In essence, she's not the simplest of characters to understand either. And I like the fact that the AI is a bit more challenging. It's not compared to past Naruto games where the AI was just like, would just sit there, and you could use the jutsu 5 to 3 times and still sit there. So you pretty much defeat them using the same jutsu, of course. Now they actually move around, they block, they actually do the guard break, they do everything that was actually built into the system. So overall, an 8.0 for this game. A good gameplay, not great, but good gameplay. So for the last Naruto Storm 4 game, it probably did top the previous ones that did come out. Maybe who knows, the company will pick it up and probably add more to it, look into the game's history, and probably add more, probably what happened afterwards, after the Naruto series ended. For example, like that Akatsuki guy who was trying to bring back the Akatsuki and all that stuff, with the Aizawa's body. Maybe another company will pick that up and say, you know what, or if not, it might come to us as a DLC. We don't know, but from now, that was it for Naruto Storm 4 for my review and my personal grade that I just gave it. So thank you very much for watching this grading review of Naruto Storm 4, and I'll have more games for me to review for you guys, so you guys can get a full aspect. If you want, you can comment down below, and if you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe and leave a like, and you can also follow me up on Twitter as well. And for each video I upload, you will be updated on it right there. So once it is uploaded, you know about it because it'll pop up on Twitter as well. The link will pop up on Twitter, and you can just click on it and it takes you to my channel. So thank you very much, and have a safe day.